We've known for quite some time that the Pixel 5 would be a markedly different from the previous flagship Google hardware, but what are we expecting on September 30th? This is everything we know and what you can expect from the upcoming Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5. Thanks for watching 9to5Google here on YouTube. Remember to thumbs up, hit subscribe, and then tap the bell icon to be among the first to watch our upcoming videos. While the recently released Pixel 4a is most definitely an ideal smartphone for plenty of people out there, we'd wager that given the rumours and what we know already about the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5, a ton of people are interested in what these new look late 2020 Pixel flagships bring to the table. Working out Google's playbook on this one has proved to be so much harder in recent years though, but with that said, this is everything we know so far. Where would we be at this stage of 2020 without some Pixel 5 and Pixel 4a 5G leaks? Well, renders appeared online nice and early this year, but it was a while before they were substantiated by those with the track record to give them any real weight. The design will follow a similar path to the Pixel 4a, but with a twist of the previous Pixel 4 design at the rear. Early rumours suggested that we would see a Pixel 5 and Pixel 5 XL, those have turned out to be false though. There will be no XL model this time around. It looks as though the Pixel 4a 5G is a sort of hybrid of what might have been the Pixel 4a XL and the Pixel 5 XL, but with a far cheaper build akin to the Pixel 4a. The Pixel 5 is a more premium of the duo. In smartphone terms, that will actually mean less durable materials and likely a heavier aesthetic, plus some potential extra internal hardware tech. In terms of size, the Pixel 5 is rumoured to measure in at 6 inches, while the Pixel 4a 5G will come with a 6.2 inch display. As we mentioned, the design fuses old and new with a unibody that is expected to be of plastic for the Pixel 4a 5G. However, the Pixel 5 unibody is unknown, but some early leaks suggest it too could be made of plastic. The boxy aesthetic adopted by the Pixel 4 is gone in favour of a rounded, bubbly corners and far softer curves. As there is no solely radar tech or 3D face unlock coming this year, Google has decided to go for an all-screen design at the front that takes advantage of an upper left punch-hole notch. This will of course create a uniform look from the 4a right through to the 5, helping to fully distinguish these devices from their predecessors. As we mentioned, solely and face unlock tech simply won't be coming to the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5. However, there will be a return of the rear fingerprint scanner plus the headphone port on the 4a 5G specifically. Rumours also suggest that the Pixel 5 will come with some more premium features, including wireless charging, and for the first time on a Google device, reverse wireless charging. This will be a neat addition if you want to top up your Pixel Buds or any other wireless earbuds for that matter. We are hearing that this will be capped at 5 watts, meaning that most accessories should draw enough power to charge. Earlier this year, our own Kyle Bradshaw speculated, based upon some serious digging within the Google Camera app, about a potential mid-range Pixel 5. Naturally, some people didn't really want to hear that Google might shift focus from high-end internals in favour of more modest hardware. If you wanted an out-and-out rival to the likes of the Galaxy S20 and the Note 20, then we're very sorry, but you will leave disappointed this year. It turns out that based upon all the rumours and tidbits of information since, the Pixel 5 will come packing the Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G 5G-enabled chipset. In terms of raw benchmarks, the chipset doesn't actually quite match the Pixel 4 and 4 XL's Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, however it does include 5G connectivity without the associated price premium. Thanks to a pretty detailed leak, the entire specification sheet for both the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5 has been shared, with some notable differences between the two devices. That said, somewhat confusingly, the Pixel 4a 5G will also come with the same chipset, which means that performance should be more or less identical out of the box between the two devices. The leaks and rumours also strongly suggest that the Pixel 4a 5G will come with 6GB of RAM, while the Pixel 5 is set to come with 8GB, the most in a Google smartphone to date. The display resolutions are not yet known, but the 4a 5G will have a 60Hz panel, while the Pixel 5 will have a 90Hz panel. Both of these will be AMOLED. Data hoarders will also be pleased to hear that thanks to the recent Pixel 5S leaks, the base storage could match that of the Pixel 4a. That means a potential 128GB base storage, which is ideal if you plan on installing a bucket load of apps, taking plenty of photos, or even recording a ton of 4K video. Battery capacities and longevity has been a notable problem with Pixel hardware in recent years. This time around, Google has clearly decided to put this to rest by slapping a 4000 mAh cell in the premium Pixel 5. The Pixel 4a 5G is set to come with a 3800 mAh cell according to leaks. We also imagine that only the Pixel 5 will support wireless charging, with both devices likely supporting Google's 18W fast charging standard. The dream of that triple camera setup on a Pixel device is still yet to be realised, but at least in 2020 Google is listening to the critics somewhat. At the rear there will be a slight reshuffle of that dual camera setup seen last year. Say goodbye to the 2x telephoto zoom lens in favour of a standard main sensor and ultra wide angle lens. It's clear that Google wants to offer the zoom capabilities with super res zoom processing rather than hardware, which is a shame, but it is understandable. We'd really love to see a periscope zoom lens on a future Pixel, but super res zoom does manage to hold up really well given that it is mostly software. Now for the nitty gritty. As per the rumours, it looks as though the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5 will come with the very same 12.2 megapixel Sony IMX363 sensor as we've seen for quite a while now. This might be disappointing given the fact we're seeing even higher resolution sensors hitting the market, but given the prowess of Google's camera software processing team and the recent tidbits from former head Mark Lavoie, software is clearly key in the camera equation here this time around. We're expecting the selfie camera to also come with the same 8 megapixel sensor that we have become accustomed to. That should mean the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5 pack in the Sony IMX520 at the front for detailed crisp selfies and video at up to 1080p. Rumours and our own digging have also strongly suggested that some enhanced camera features will come to the Pixel 5 at the very least this time around. Motion blur has been hinted at in the code of Google Camera 7.5 alongside audio zoom, the latter of which might rely on some hardware exclusive to the upcoming generation of Pixel devices for better sound isolation when recording video. What other camera software tweaks can we expect though? Well, Google could have some secrets up its large sleeves, but we'd wager it will be all down to enhanced or improved processing rather than anything new in the traditional sense. We have confirmation through Google of a couple of the colours of the Pixel 4a 5G and Pixel 5. There are rumours of a green Pixel 5, but leaks have not yet surfaced showcasing this upcoming design. The Pixel 4a 5G will be available in black and white, with the Pixel 5 expected to come in the aforementioned green and black options. One would expect that this proposed green Pixel 5 will follow the traditional Googleified take on the colour. We've seen some interesting takes from the firm with regard to colours. They tend to be more playful than other OEMs, and we hope that trend continues with the upcoming hardware. Also, expect some cute naming too. Thanks to a leak by the French Google Pixel blog, a pre-order date was hinted at when the Pixel 4a was quietly unveiled. October 8th, 2020 was the pre-order date mentioned within the original announcement post. This was soon removed, but not before the cat was well and truly let out of the bag. Google has since duly dropped the launch event date as September 30th. The launch night in will be a showcase for all of the upcoming hardware, including the Pixel 4a 5G, the Pixel 5, plus the new Chromecast and Nest speaker devices. You'll want to tune into a public live stream in lieu of a physical event due to COVID-19 at 11 AM Pacific time on September 30th. Of course, the aforementioned Pixel 4a announcement also teased the pricing for this upcoming duo, which is set to start at $499. Our own information has the Pixel 5 rumoured to start closer to $699, which will be below the standard Pixel 4 retail price of $799 and way below the Pixel 4 XL's $899 initial retail pricing. Of course, it wouldn't be a smartphone launch without some removals. Somewhat thankfully, the removal of Face Unlock means the return of Pixel Imprint. This is especially important when most of the globe has now followed suit with Asia in adopting masks as an everyday accessory, and it's proved to be a really important design decision that Google may have not foreseen in advance. That said, Face Unlock will be sorely missed, and let's hope it does come back in a future model alongside a fingerprint reader for even more end-user choice on secure locks and unlocks. On top of that, Google is also straight up dropping the Soli radar tech and slightly gimmicky hands-free controls that were included on the Pixel 4 and 4 XL. Does that mean we'll see Soli again? Well, it doesn't bode well for the experimental tech. If you enjoyed controlling your device music players without needing to touch the display, then you'll actually have to go back to on-screen controls from now on. So we think that more or less covers just about every single thing we know so far about the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5, but we want to open up the floor to you. What beyond the leaks, and even including the leaks, would you like to see come launch day? We're now on countdown to the September 30th launch event, when we'll get to see the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5 live in the flesh. Let us know in the comment section what you're hoping for or not hoping to see from the Pixel 4a 5G and the Pixel 5, and what rumours are you excited or disappointed by? Remember to keep it civil, but as always, this is Damien with 9to5 Google saying thanks for watching, and I will speak to you later.